Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you that how to work with JDBC using Maven project. So for that in your Eclipse IDE provides file, go to new Maven project. Basically if you want to work with normal Java, you can use Java. Of course, JDBC can be implemented using normal Java project. So in that the second step of JDBC connection is load and register the drivers. You have to load the driver. So basically I'm using MySQL. For that I need to download the jar file and load the jar file to my Java project. So of course this is tricky and this is again a time waste. So better we can use Maven project. Maven is an amazing build tool through which you can add dependencies for your connectors. So not only MySQL connector, even if you work with Spring framework, there you will add dependencies for Spring itself. So it's good to know Maven. So Maven is basically a build tool like Gradle, so which will be helpful in order to add all your dependencies, and it will give you a project structure basically. So click on Maven project, go to next, and then select internal, filter, select for quick start. You just need a project structure. Then next, so name the project. I'm naming JDBC using Maven. Of course, any name you can give, and then finish. So in the right, you can see there is a progressing. They are asking me to press Y. Yeah, the build is success. So inside that there is very important file called pom.xml. It is only you can add dependencies. So as you can see the dependencies tag, this is the XML file. You can have your own tags provided. You should have a definition. So it is the dependency. Basically your arch type will give you only JUnit. So in order to work with MySQL, we need a connector for MySQL. As I told earlier, there will be two options. The first option is having a jar file downloaded and insert it to your project directory. The second option is go to any browser and search for ambient repository, the place where you can get all your jar files, dependencies. So search for MySQL connector Java. So click on the first one, and here you can see the various versions. So always stick with the version which has more number of usages and less number of vulnerabilities. So here you can see 8.3.0 has no vulnerability. At the same time 321 users. It launched on Jan 16. So click on that 8.3.0, and here you can see the jar file through which you can download the jar file. Otherwise you can just copy the dependency. After copied, paste the same in your pom.xml and control S. Okay, then I'll demonstrate whether it's work or not. So this is my MySQL. I'm having YouTube database. In that only I'm having two tables, employee, student. So in the first case, like JDBC using your jar file, you are basically you have to import the package, and the second thing is very important thing is you have to load and register the drivers. So here that step can be bypassed. So directly you can start with connection establishment and your statement and processing the result. So timing, let me copy paste the code. Yeah, the package is import java.sql.start, and it might throw exception, so I put throws exception. Yeah, this is the code. The ultimate aim is not to explain the JDBC, but how you work with Maven project. The first three lines are responsible for the connection, the URL. Of course, MySQL runs on 3306 and my database is YouTube. So whatever the database you are working, just add it into your path. And then username, basically the default username is root and the password is empty. So you can create your own password. My password is root1234. And then in the get connection method, I have passed these three as an argument, and then the execute query. If your query has returning some table structure, means you can use execute query, which will return your result set. I am processing the result. So now let me run whether everything works or not. Yeah, here we got employee, student. So in this way you should work with Maven project for JDBC. And as I told the earlier approach, let me show some source code, src JDBC code. So as you can see, we loaded the jar file in the reference library, and also we have to register class.forName using class. The class is a class name. Using forName is a static method through which you can register your MySQL driver. And the second approach is using Maven project, through which you can eliminate the step by using that pom.xml dependencies. Yeah, In this way it will work. If this video helped you, do like this video, and do subscribe our channel. We have a lot of Java courses, data structures, Spring courses. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.